What's good, y'all? It's your boy J Boogie here, and today we back at it again with another film session video. So we're gonna react to Robert Downey Jr.'s screen test audition for the Iron Man. So this is way back. It says 2006. So obviously, like, a screen test is basically like kind of like your final audition, pretty much. Like, you did the self-tape. You probably met him in person, Zoom call, like did like another self-tape or another audition. It's kind of like the final round. So it's not like you got it yet, but it's like, they're like, okay, I think this is our guy, but we all want to see and watch this to all agree. But I'm pretty sure this is our guy. And like, obviously like Marvel or like big movies or shows, they do like screen tests or like chemistry reads. And chemistry, say like you and like another actor, like your girlfriend, like in the movie or the show, or a friend, like a group of friends, they want to see how all y'all like have good chemistry, how y'all read together, saying y'all lines, and like a final audition type stuff, right? So this is the Iron Man's his final audition. I'm assuming screen test. Robert Downey Jr.'s audition for Iron Man. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna take notes, we're gonna analyze it, and we're gonna see what he did in this audition, and maybe, you know, they can help us in our next audition, you know, see the type of choices that he made, the bold choices that we always talk about, and see how can we incorporate that into like our own acting skills, and you know. So let's get into it, bro.
What's up? And action.
Hold on, bro. Like, y'all not really peeping it, bro. Like, before before he even said action, right? He already in character. Like, you should already be in character when you go on set. Before camera roll and everything, like, before he say action, you should already be doing something that your character would be doing. If you're like in the bedroom, or you're on campus, outside, or like in the living room, or you're on the couch, like, you should already be like seeing how your character would sit, or he would sit like this, or you should already be in character before the director even says action, bro. So, my boy already, yeah. Okay, Robert, Dad, it's only been 4 seconds. It's gonna be a long video. Okay. That man already, yeah, okay. Okay, Robert.
What's up? And action.
Oh, Mr. Stark, you have been described by some as a Da Vinci for our time. What do you have to say about that?
Da Vinci, ridiculous. I don't paint.
Oh, and what do you have to say about the fact that Stark Weapons is responsible for millions of deaths since World War II?
Oh, boy, let me guess. Berkeley? Miss?
Come on, bro. First of all, y'all ain't peep how he adjusted his tie when he said action, right? I know the little things of, oh yeah, I'll probably be boosting Jordan Knight. But like, bro, these great actors, they all have attention to detail, bro. Like the little fixing the tie, bro. Like all that stuff be mattering, bro. I feel like that's what sets him apart than like anybody else. Anybody else might not approach it that way. They might not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like sophisticated. He got his arms around his back, talking to her.
Oh, Mr. Stark, you have been described by some as a Da Vinci for our time. What do you have to say about that?
Da Vinci, ridiculous. I don't paint.
Oh, and what do you have to say about the fact that Stark Weapons is responsible for millions of deaths since World War II?
Oh, boy, let me guess.
He said, yeah. Yes, bro. Because it don't say that in the script. That's a choice hold on, man. I'm just going to play it, bro. I'm just going to play it.
Berkeley? Ms.?
Miss Summer, and it's Brown.
Okay. Well, listen, Ms. Brown. It's an imperfect world, but it's the only one we've got. I assure you the day weapons are no longer needed to keep the peace. I'll happily transist to manufacturing bricks and beams for baby hospitals, making hemp pants and the like. But until that time, can I get you a drink?
You rehearse that much?
Yeah, every night in front of the mirror before bed. Why, is it stale?
Well, I can picture that.
I could show you firsthand.
I like the eye contact too, bro. Like he look away like you want to drink. Then he kind of looking her down like she look kind of good. And he talking to her, looking to her eyes, bro. Like the attention to detail is something I gotta master, bro. We gotta master, bro. We gotta work on that craft. Attention to detail within our character, bro. Like we have to work on that and just hone on that skill, bro. Cause it's the little thing. Like he looking the way you want to drink. He looking her down. Like, yeah. And honestly, like Robert Downey, bro, he is like the Iron Man. Like I can't see nobody else playing the role like he did, bro. Like obviously this is his first audition. And I feel like obviously he probably learned the character more, got better and everything as like the years and years he made all the Iron Mans after this. But bro, like, and even he won like an Oscar for Oppenheimer, bro. Like, so he's a great actor. He's not just an Iron Man. He ventured off from Marvel. I won't say ventured off, but he did other things and real drama movies and won awards. So he's a great actor, bro. And his story is amazing too.
Well, I can picture that.
I could show you firsthand.
Sorry, I don't laugh at your jokes. I haven't been paid to like all the DoD fat cats in this place, Mr. Stark.
Sorry, stick around. You'll be on payroll soon enough. Call me Tony.
I'm sorry, Tony.
I like how he don't make eye contact, but he do. Like sometimes he locked in with her eyes. Sometimes he be looking away. I'm not sure. Maybe that's how like the Tony Stark character is, or that's a choice he made to play Tony Stark like that. Either way, bro, like y'all seen the Iron Mans, bro. Like, yeah, yeah.
Looking for a more serious answer.
Okay, you're serious. My old man had a philosophy. Peace by definition means having a bigger stick than the other guy, so I feed the good dog. We arm the good guys because you can be sure as shit someone's arming the bad guys.
Nice justification coming from the guy selling the sticks.
You mean my father? My father, who was commended by FDR for working on the Manhattan Project, who helped defeat the Nazis?
Real quick, bro. Like, this is a minute 40 in, or whatever, a minute 30, whatever. And, like, he has a lot of lines. And this is a chemistry read or a screen test. Like, you can't really mess up. I mean, yeah, everybody's not perfect, may slip up, but, like, I'm not saying he might not be improv or anything, but this is for real. This determines if you get the role or not. You better be prepared. And he's seamlessly, like, flowing through the lines, man. And, like, Tony Stark character, he's talk kind of fast, very smart. So he uses, like, not common vocabulary as Tony Stark as he probably would as, like, a regular person. Or maybe he would. But, bro, he really killing it, bro. And he not even doing much. Like, he's standing still. Like, we watched Denzel, how he be using his body and everything. My man Tony Stark, he poised his hand behind his back. But eye contact, how he looking at it and he don't look at it. How he like, you want to drink? Like, all that stuff, yeah. All that stuff he doing, bro, that's still a bold, good choice. And it's like the mix that I'm trying to figure out to, like, obviously, like, when to use your body, like a Denzel, or play it real still and stoic, like Tony Stark's. Like, it all is, like, within the character, who you are. And sometimes, bro, it's not one way to play a role. Like, if you give Denzel, Tony Stark, Robert Downey, Leonardo, Timothy Chalamet, they'll all play different ways. It's not wrong, but they all play different ways. Like, all 4 ways can win an Oscar, you know? So, it all depends.
Well, others call it war profiteering.
This is a rhetorical question, no need for a response. Tell me, do you plan to run any pictures of all the millions that we've saved by advancing medical technology or kept from starvation with our telecrops? Or are you going to ignore all those advances that were spawned from military funding?
Wow. Wow, you really have all of this down. You ever lose an hour of sleep or all that?
I gotta tell you, is that thing wrong? You're never gonna get me in the sack with that attitude.
Well, hold on, bro.
I gotta tell you, is that thing wrong?
That thing wrong? Notice how my dog, he eye contact with her. He's that thing around. He looked down, pointed, acknowledged. Is that thing around? Then he kind of look away from her. You'll never. He leaned in too. Yeah.
You're never gonna get me in this.
Hold on. Peep how my dog. People, my dog look back down though. Like it's the little things, bro. Look, my dog look back down.
You're never gonna get me in the sack with that attitude. Crudité?
Mark.
Okay. Done. Done. You're still Buckingham Palace. What do we got? What, I gotta break out the psyops? There it is. There's a smile. It's okay. Yeah, so it's natural. Less muscles to smile.
I don't think this is really a part of the audition. I think he's just being in the moment, bro. Like, he probably just improv and just saying some goofy stuff that fits along with something that Tony Stark would say. And he making the people laugh and feel comfortable, right? So obviously, this is his big audition. And, like, making people laugh, feel comfortable. Like, he's a shoo-in for the part. They like that, bro. Like, be respectful, be nice. And if you can crack a joke or something, if you can make it all work like he's doing, I mean, do it, bro. Like, make it fun. It is audition, though. Make it fun. They want to see who Robert Downey is, if he can play Tony Stark. But they want to see the Robert Downey Jr. the person. Is he a cool person? Is he respectful? Is he actually funny? Is he a cool guy? Because, they got to plan on making 5 movies with him. So, like, it's not just about can he perform as Tony Stark. It's how he is as a person,
Seriously. I got to hand it to you guys. Every single one of you deserves a medal. I shit you not.
Thank you, Mr. Stark.
Please call me Tony. I mean, seriously, here you are. You're sweating balls in the desert. You're fighting for our freedom back home. And it's ghastly. The conditions. There's not a woman in sight.
I'm a woman.
Yes. Clearly. Although I retract that statement. I'd like to...
I don't know if he improv it or not, though. Obviously, he say Tony Stark, so obviously it's maybe like part of his lines. But I think he adds some little stuff in there as well. I don't think they're supposed to be laughing, but he's just going with it. And, yeah. It's good work, bro. It's teach tape. Like, I like how his eye contact really good, bro. He looking over here. You a woman? Clearly. Yeah.
Admit that. God, so I would kid you back home. I got him in rotation like pitchers. What do you got? What's getting you through the cold nights, huh? Don't ask, don't tell.
Jimmy met a goat.
He did.
Hey, at least it's a girl, okay?
You know what? That's jealousy. Can you smell that? At least you're a one-goat man.
Can you smell that? It's like, it's the little stuff, bro. A dog lean in, and like the camera's really right here, bro. If you look a little to the left, he gonna look at directly in the camera. And he just locked in, bro. Like the camera's not there like when you're on set, when you audition. Forget about the camera, bro. Like let them do their job and pick up your facial expressions and your reactions. But my dog is locked in, bro. Like, I like how he's making everybody feel comfortable. Eye contact, the little Tony Stark stuff, like hand gestures, bro. It's not like a robotic. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hard to come by.
One goat man.
All kidding aside.
Come on, Robert Downey. My boy be grabbing a drink, too. So the drink was on the table the whole time. Like, right now in this frame, you don't know a drink is on the table. We don't know. But how would he incorporate that into his scene? I'm going to grab it, put it in frame, drink it, and put it back down. Because it's natural. It works, bro. Like, Tony Stark was a drinker. How can I show the director and producer that I know Tony Stark was a drinker, that I did what I had to do? I did my character breakdown. I studied the characteristics you sent me. Like, if he doesn't take a drink, we will never know Tony Stark likes alcohol or drink. But I'm going to incorporate that. I'm going to take a sip. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fix my suit. Like, I'm going to be natural. I'm not just robotic. Yeah.
One goat man.
All kidding aside.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us doing well back home. We owe a tremendous amount to your sacrifice. I know, I'm just the schmuck in the suit who's going to take off in a helicopter in 20 minutes.
Come on, Downey. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That man said the helicopter. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that for no helicopter. It don't feel right. Like, but I believe that's the little stuff that be setting people apart, though. This is why people get these roles. Like, they don't get it because they just not good. They get it for a reason. Yeah, they probably look like what the director, the producer had in mind, but they have to deliver as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should have to deliver when the camera come on, bro. And look at my dog's face. That man delivering.
I know, I'm just the schmuck in the suit who's going to take off in a helicopter in 20 minutes, but there's not much I can do for you, but I'm going to show you a good time. That's something I'm highly decorated for.
Good enough.
I got something special planned for you boys, girls, back at the base.
Okay.
But there's one condition. You ready? Will you comply, soldier? Jimmy, you get first dibs on the petting zoo. You like that? Yeah. Sometimes they don't hit. That's all. I'm out here, I'm shooting. In my own special way.
And action.
So who else knows about this?
Nobody. Well, as always, there's a chance Pepper might know. I probably think, yeah, Pepper knows everything.
So I don't know if this is all in one day, but it's 2 different scenes that you gotta be memorized for. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta be. I mean, obviously, Marvel called you on your last audition. You lock it in. You locked in, bro, for sure.
Yeah, well, this is quite a feat of engineering.
It should be a real breakthrough is the power supply. Rest just kind of built itself.
I tell you, if you made a couple of these for the military, I can probably make all those problems go away.
Now, nice. You know if I hand this over 5 years, I'll be fighting against these things.
You disobeyed a direct order.
Was that what I did?
A direct order to keep them from blowing you out of the sky. Next time I may not have that same result.
Maybe next time you scramble F-22s against me, I just might not play defense.
Are you threatening me?
Weapons that I built are being used to kill innocent people.
I see the difference in the last scene. He was all chill, laughing, joking. Well, he really wasn't smiling, though, but he made, like, the jokes and everything. And now he's real serious talking about his weapons and everything. Like, the facial expression is changing. He's more, like, upright. Obviously, he's standing up, but you can just tell, bro, it's something serious versus, like, the last scene we just saw when he was sitting down. And people were laughing and everything.
Can't let that happen. It's my problem. I'm going to take care of it.
Right here, this is the purpose. This is their purpose of like a chemistry or like a screen test. They want to see how you look as the character on the camera. They want to see, okay, I got my picture in my mind. Jennifer, I think she's right for it. She looks like she has a part. I see her in person. I see her on the video. I want to see her in action. I want to see these big old cameras on her. What she look like? Is that the character that we want? That our cast? Yeah, that's the one I want right here. That she has that look. She's delivering. I want her. That's really the whole purpose, bro. They want to see how you look and on the screen, man, saying those lines in their face, on the camera, and them sitting there watching as well.
God damn it, if you start invading sovereign airspace and waging a personal war, it is my
How
problem.
about the fact that this whole country's about to have a big problem and no one seems to give a shit?
It's complicated.
Is it?
See, notice the last one, we talked about like, oh, he did this, drinking a cup. But now he not doing none of that. Like, sometimes this is a good scene. Sometimes you got to be serious, bro. You can't be like the whole like Denzel and everything. Like, nah, bro. I'm standing straight here. The camera's right here. This is a serious scene. I'm locked in. Like, I couldn't, like, doing this was going to throw off the whole scene. Because it's a serious, intense scene. Right? There's no cup. There's no prop. This is straight acting. I'm really into it. I'm saying my lines. You got to feel that moment. Like, this has to be real to Robert Downey, bro. You can't fake stuff like this because the audience is going to pick it up. Like, you can't use no props. Nobody's going to save you. The camera's right here. You got to act, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we're getting better. That's why we're watching the greats to get better.
Not for me. I can make a choice. I can fight for what's right. Tell me, Rhodey, if you were me, would you sit on the sidelines? Could you live with yourself if you did? I know you. Yeah, that's right. You do something about it, too.
It's not up to us to decide.
You heard that, right? That's where you're wrong. I'm gonna get back to work. See yourself out. You remember the door, right?
I like how he taking his time too. Like, it's not rushing it, taking his time. But he ain't broke eye contact. He barely even blinked. This is a serious scene, bro.
Got it.
Cut, got it. Yeah, bro. So that was Robert Downey's audition for Iron Man screen test. And bro, like, every scene, just think about it. The first scene talking with the woman, he like kind of looked at her. He looked away, no eye contact, like looking down. Then the second one, they're like laughing, sitting at the table. He's drinking a drink, you know, having a good time, helicopter and everything. And this one is real serious. Like, no theatrics, serious scene, eyes glued. That's 3 different Tony Starks that he portrayed in that audition. 3 different styles. I'm serious Tony Stark. You know, laughing, joking around, and I'm talking to people, talking to her, like whatever, trying to, you know, flirting and everything, looking away, making jokes, serious, all in like one day, bro, one audition, bro. That's 3 different styles, bro, and it wasn't like forced. We gotta get better, bro. We gotta get better. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.